Well, good evening once again, everybody. It is so wonderful to be back here under the tree and day number 3 of our Mind Body Detox Challenge. I am delighted to be able to bring you yet another presentation that will empower you to take charge and advance to good health. I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I just want to welcome those of you that are here for the third night, and then those that are joining for the first time. And so, what I would like you to do, those that are continuing, I would like for you to enter in the comments one significant change that you have made that was covered in the first 2 days of the challenge. Any small change, it doesn't have to be anything big, but it is something that you've done because of what you learned over the past 2 days. And then for those that are visiting or joining for the first time, it would be nice for you to add your name in the post and say where you are watching from. Okay, Annie Pinder, welcome. You're first in the gate from what I can see. Thank you for joining once again, and we're going to get right into the presentation because time is of the essence. But as always, we just want to be reminded of what it is that we are striving to achieve in our challenge. We are engaging full commitment from our participants to eliminate foods that cause toxins to build up in the various body systems, okay? Our liver, our lungs, our kidney, and of course, challenge our pancreas and all of those other body parts, even our brain. And we want to stay healthy and we want to eliminate some very dangerous or less effective foods from our bodies. And they include sugar, red meat, dairy, white bread, rice, and pasta. Thank you, Annie. You've started eating your veggies, which is very good because vegetables possess all the essential nutrients that your body needs to repair and to stay healthy. So kudos for those small changes. And as we continue, I anticipate that you will engage in even more healthy behaviors. Cutting back on coffee and alcohol, we also want to encourage that. Cut it in half, then in a quarter, and then start taking it alternate days until you're taking it one day a week and maybe once a month and then occasionally. But these are not good for your health, and so we want to encourage you to minimize them. And so I hope that you're ready now for day number 3. And if you are indeed ready, I want you to type, "Oh yeah," in the comments for us tonight. Okay, and so I have been not successful. I've tried so many ways of saving this excellent exchange guide, the This for That nutrition guide, and I've not been successful. So if you really would like some help, I would encourage you to email me at underthetree 242@gmail.com, all lowercase, and I will send you that beautiful handout. It's about 3 pages and it gives you substitute under all of the food groups so that you can be equipped to continue to adopt healthy eating habits. And mindset tool number 3, journaling. Journaling is something that we mentioned yesterday as one of the 3 powerful tools for building the intuitive muscle. And of course, we identified that our intuition is that God given gift that guides us along the path of perfection. Basically, when we follow our intuition, we don't make careless mistakes in our lives because it's God's inner guide speaking to us. And we're so busy and so distracted that we miss it most of the time. But when we meditate, which we covered last evening, we get clarity. When we journal, that clarity is magnified, it is tripled, it is quadrupled, and you are able to better map out your life. You are better able to identify where the challenges are in moving forward. And so, what we are going to do is look at the power of journaling. As with meditation, we find answers within ourselves. And of course, it is the extra way of cultivating our intuition, because what we are actually doing is we are closing out all external influences and we are honing into our inner guide, our God spirit guide. Okay? And then we utilize something called prompts to help us in writing our journal. For some people, they journal about their life dreams, meaning what they would like to accomplish. And as you journal about those, you begin to realize this is something that I really want, but how can I get it? So you begin to evaluate what resources you have available. You write that down. You talk about what support network you might have. You write that down, because sometimes it is only when we focus and think more deeply about the things that we desire that the light turns on and we realize, whoa, yes, why did I not think of this before? That's because you never sat still long enough to give it deep thoughts. So there are all the different aspects of our lives that journaling can help us. The to-do list, it helps us to remember the important things that we have to do within a given day. And then from that to-do list, we can journal about the importance of all these things that we have to do, whether it is something that is profitable or whether it is, something that could wait. And the list goes on. If you're upset about something, someone said something, or you feel stifled in your job, you sit and you journal. And through that process, you begin to understand maybe it is because of this, or maybe I need to do that in order to get what I want. So, journaling is a very good way of gaining clarity on your life, and it helps you to feel better, much like meditation. Of course, journaling about the things that you're afraid of, the things that are causing you to not take that next step in a relationship or take the initiative to apply for another job rather than staying in the job that you're not satisfied with. So here we have it. Tools that are practical. And when you think about the detoxing that happens in your mind as a result of journaling, right? You go, wow, I need to practice this more, because in doing it, I am a better person. I am more clear with my directions. I know what causes me to get upset. I recognize that I have some flaws that I need to work on and need to overcome. So, journaling is a powerful, powerful tool that you would really benefit from. Here it is, the most powerful journaling prompt that you can ever use. Two questions. What is it that I am unclear about? Sometimes, as we encounter the obstacles in our lives, we it looks like everything is falling into place, but still you can't get to where you want to go. You feel clear, so you kind of delineate, what am I clear about in this situation, and what I am not clear about in this same situation. And in so doing, you discover some truths about yourself that help you to become more happy, more self accepting, feeling satisfied that, hey, I'm not so bad after all. It helps you to gain self worth. It helps you to gain self esteem, because you begin to understand yourself better and you begin to love yourself. And all those negative thoughts that you have, that some folks might have said to you, that keep you feeling depressed and discouraged, you realize, hey, I don't know what they're talking about, because I am truly so blessed, so gifted. Journaling help to crystallize and highlight your strengths as well as your weaknesses, and also helping you to find answers to overcome life challenges. Okay, so here we go. The benefits of journaling: clarity, ownership of your destiny, charting your own life path, identifying where you might be stuck, correcting past mistakes, and of course, creating your own reality, your own future, and not relying on the words and opinions of others for you to feel good, for you to up level, for you to self develop. Okay? So, answers are to be found in journaling. What do we recommend as far as journaling as a practice? Every day. Every day, you set aside 5 minutes. If you think you don't have 5 minutes and you think you have nothing to write about, put it to the test. Set your timer on your phone to 5 minutes, and whatever is pressing in your mind, you write, write, write. It may not be one complete story, it may be a multiplicity of different ideas that are crowding your thoughts. But when you do it, at the end of that exercise, oh, you feel relief. It's almost like somebody who has had constipation for days and they take a relaxant, you know, and everything is flushed. And then the relief, trust me, journaling your thoughts, especially if you're in a high powered job or you are somebody who must handle the home, the children, the homework, the husband, and you just feel as if you're losing yourself, you have no time for yourself, write it. And you will find that you will have better night rest. So let's do this we have only 1 minute, but I want you to take a piece of paper and pen and just write for 2 minutes. We're going to go over time by 2 minutes. Just write the 2 minutes journaling of what I am committed to creating for my physical and mental well-being in 2026. 2 minutes. Let's take that time beginning now. If you have your paper and pen, answer this question in a journal entry. What am I committed to creating for my physical and mental well-being in 2026? And the clock is ticking. I hope that you're writing. And these are the ways in which you actually self-discover, because in writing something down, you are more conscientious and you are more inclined to follow through with it, as opposed to just having all these thoughts going through your head, but there is nothing concrete to say, you know, this is what I want to do. All right, you have 30 seconds more. 2 minutes is almost up. And I want to thank you for allowing us to have this extra 2 minutes. And I just have, I think, another 2 slides. And the first one is your challenge for this evening. You are going to now engage in writing your thoughts as a daily practice, 5 minutes a day. And in order to do that, you must have a set aside journal. It could be a black and white book, it could be a notebook, but just to develop the practice of writing your thoughts, writing your concerns, writing the things that you're not clear about concerning a situation. It might be that you want to start a business and you're not clear about where to start. So you start writing. Whatever your dream or ambition might be, write it. Put it in writing. And then each day, you can add something new in your journal concerning this unclear thing. And by the time as you're done, you will have clarity on the way forward for it. So once you would have gotten your journal, I want you to take a picture of it and post it in the chat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away prizes. And for 2 days in a row, Miss Marcia Swift has been the person to win the prize yet again. She won day number 1 prize, and she has also won day number 2 because she took that photo of her meditation station and she posted it. You can win as well. Post your picture of your journal. And there are 4 more evenings left. You can be a winner of one of our prizes. And don't forget, we have a grand prize for the person who shows up the most nights. And if that person shows up for 7 nights, they will get a grand prize. So I want to thank you for showing up again. Thank you for participating eagerly. And in a couple of minutes, I will put up the bonus incentive for this evening, which is a 21-day list of journal prompts. So it will be posted on the Facebook page. You can click on the link and you will have access to prompts that will help you in your journaling. Thank you so much and look forward to seeing you again for day number 4, the halfway mark of our challenge. Have a wonderful evening.